can see me. Let's make sure. Yeah, I think everybody can see me. What's up, peeps? What's going on? Huh? What's happening? What's up? Okay, we have a lot to do today, okay? So, why don't we get started? Hi. Happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, happy Wednesday to everybody. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Come on in, have a seat. Let me make sure everybody can see real good. Make sure we good on the views. Okay, I think we straight, bruh. All right, we got a lot to do. So first, before we even get started, we're going to make a cocktail. Okay, that's first and foremost. Before we even get started, we might as well go ahead and hook up a little piece of drink, okay? All right, first thing I want to do is I'm going to grab some ice. I'm going to ask you to hold on 1 second while I go put some ice in my cup. Hold on, y'all. All right, I have some ice. Let me grab one thing of beer, and let me grab my cocktail shaker. I forgot that. Hold on, y'all. You know it ain't nothing ready, so don't come in here with no attitude. I'll block you, okay? All right, don't come in here with no attitude. Tell us why it's not ready yet. What happened? Get blocked, okay? Hey, praise the Lord, everybody. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is in my cocktail shaker, I'm going to add the following, all right? I've got a little bit of lime juice, okay? About the juice of like 1 or 2-ish limes, okay? To prevent from adding simple syrup, I do a little bit of sucra drops, like just 2 or 3 drops is all you need. Shouldn't really matter because I'm gonna put sugar in there, so don't ask me why I did that. But hey, a cocktail is what? A cocktail, okay? I have mango puree, so like a mango syrup. So 1 shot of that. And then to that, let's do, all right, a little bit of peach crown. So it depends on what kind of day you had, right? So there's 1 full pour. Two full pours, okay? And this is just a little bit of peach crown situation that's happening right here, okay? The more, the merrier. I gotta watch this Instagram just to make sure the trolls don't come in here, because if the trolls come in here, I'm gonna have to go ahead and block them, okay? Now, this is the Darius Cooks decanter, which you can get by going to shopdariuscooks.com. Tonight's code is Meatloaf, okay? It's in the description. Meatloaf, 25% off at shopdariuscooks.com. This is nothing but Crystal Light has a peach mango green tea, okay? That is absolutely amazing and like 5 calories, okay? So peach mango green tea is what we're gonna add to here. All right, and that's it as the base of our, hold on 1 second. The base of our, get this, peach mango Moscow Mule, okay? Just use a little bit of creative licensing for peach mango Moscow Mule. So I'm gonna add the the mix here, right? And then I'm gonna reserve like just the top of this so I can finish off with ginger beer, okay? Okay, find the first thing you can find and just give that a mix. And let's give it a taste and see how the peach mango Moscow mules taste. I don't know. This a mighty tasty drink right here, Brett. Mind your business. Mind your business, okay? Beautiful. Whoa. Okay. We have a few things we need to get done. I'm putting this to the side because I'm coming back to this, of course, okay? First thing I want to do is I got a little bowl right here. Nothing fancy, it's just a regular little bowl, okay? And in my little bowl, I got a couple pieces of that good bread from Sara Lee. Let me tell you something about Sara Lee. Sara Lee know what the hell she doing, okay? I don't know if Sara Lee's parents and them is Amish, cause baby, okay? This here from the Sara Lee Church of God in Christ, this is some bread here, okay? This Sarah, probably you know who this probably is. I know who Sara Lee is. No wonder it's so anointed. Sarah is Abraham's wife. See, and if you know Abraham, how many sons did Father Abraham? I am one of them, and so are you. You know Abraham and Sarah. His used to be named Abram. But what happened was, when the Lord had called him, he changed his name from Abram to Abraham. See, and Sarah, before she learned how to bake, Sarah had laughed when her husband told her she was going to get pregnant. She said, you must be out your mind, right? Then look who come 9 months later. Isaac. Little Isaac come running up. He was almost up out of here, okay? Let me tell you something. Little Isaac was almost great. Let me tell you. Little Isaac almost didn't make it, bro. Little Isaac was finna be barbecued, okay? I'm gonna put a little half and half in here. If you have milk, milk works too. Let me look at this recipe because I'm finna mess this up. By the way, we're cooking tonight out of stories from my grandmother's kitchen. Oh, you think you was gonna get Bible study tonight, huh? We are on page 157. Those of you who have your Bibles, turn with me to page 157. Now, if you need a copy of any cookbook, this one included, or the other three, "101 Recipes," "Everyday Keto," or "Vegan But With Soul," shopdariuscooks.com. Use the code Meatloaf at checkout, and you can save 25%. Okay? I think it's 25. It might be 20. I don't know. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a bowl together. All right? Now, into this bowl, I like this bowl better. Into this bowl, wait, first of all, step one, preheat the oven to 375. Oven preheated. Add the bread to the bowl and pour the buttermilk in to soften the bread. I don't have no buttermilk, okay? So we're gonna do what we gotta do, okay? I ain't got none. I do have an onion though, okay? I do have an onion, okay? And now what you want to do with this onion, see, is you want to cut him up a little bit and get him ready to go. Okay? We're going to use probably close to about half of him. Whatever onion is on sale, that's the onion you get. Y'all always ask me questions like that. Y'all say, Darius, what kind of oil should I buy? Whatever's on sale. You know, oil be very expensive these days. So I want you to use whatever's on sale. I don't need this whole thing. Okay, this is probably about a half a cup. God dog it, if this recipe don't say a half a cup of grated onion, play with me. I wrote the recipe, so I should know. Okay? But I love it when instinctively you get it, okay? Now you want to cut this real small, like a mince, okay? You don't want this to be too much, okay? About a good mince or so. This really ain't no half cup, okay? This is a cup measure. Let me see. I'm gonna use all this, but they don't call me Darius Cooks for nothing, okay? They do not call me a half cup of minced onion. Thank you. Okay? Now, to that minced onion, I gotta find some, hold the line, y'all. You know what I don't have? Oh, I got something right here. A little piece of garlic. The book says 3 cloves. I don't like the way that one look. That one look good. That one look good. Okay. The book says 3 cloves of garlic. And I'm just going to smash it and chop it up. You could do whatever you want to do. Put this in the food processor if you wanted to. I'm going to go ahead, okay, and do this just like this, okay? So in there we have onion. There's some garlic. Okay, we need bell pepper and a sip. By the way, the decanters and the wine glasses, okay, the decanters and the wine glasses are 20% off. Use the code Meatloaf at shopdariuscooks.com. The aprons are too. I should put an apron on, shouldn't I, so I don't get dirty. Let me see, what color do I want to wear today? I got one. I have one. Okay, this is the beautiful, lovely, banana pudding apron. It's got very long, what you call these, straps for people who got a lot of hips or ass or whatever you got back there or down there or on the side of there, whatever you got, okay? It's going to accommodate you in ways those other aprons won't. You can get this by going to shopdariuscooks.com. So you can be cute while you cook or fly while you fry. Huh? All right. Let's get this bell pepper chopped up a little bit, okay? Really, it really helped if you put this in a food processor. But to be honest with you, I don't really feel like bringing out the food processor and doing all, I ain't feel like doing all that. So I'm like, you know what? You got to get this right here the way I'm going to give it to you, okay? All right, we're going to give this a mince. This is definitely more than a half a cup, but you know what? It's vegan, so who cares? I don't use green onion a lot. Not that I don't like it, because I love green onion. But to me, sometimes green onion has a very, very, very strong green onion flavor. And I feel like it's only necessary in some cooking, not all cooking. Do you have to have a green onion? But listen, by all means, if that's all you have, then go for it. Just know that green onions have a bit of a bite to them. I don't mind it, but there's some people who be like, I don't like that. Well, they cook your own food. You see what I'm saying? You cook your own food, you ain't got nothing to worry about. All right? Okay, this is celery. Y'all know that, though. At least I hope you know that. Okay? All right. So I'm going to just dice the celery up a little bit. You know, get that going. And dice it like you mean it. You know what I mean? Like, really get in here and let this celery know who is the boss. Okay? Okay, so in here we have what we need. Celery, bell pepper, onion. It smells so good. Look at that. Okay? Celery, bell pepper, onion, and garlic. Okay, look at how it smells. I want you to see how it smells. Can y'all see that? Look at that. Okay? Y'all see how it smells? It smells so good. Can y'all see that? Okay? Now, the Bible, the cookbook says, combine the ground chicken. I got that right here. Okay, this is the ground chicken. So it says combine the ground chicken and with the celery, bell pepper, yada, yada, yada. Okay, now it said we got to season this. We need some salt and some pepper. Okay? Everybody just calm down. Everybody just calm down. Okay? All right, let me see. If I was salt like Lot's wife, where would I be? I ain't even drunk yet and do not know where the salt is in my own house. How I don't know? Oh, I see pepper. Hold on. The devil be busy, y'all. Oh, it's right here. Who put it up here? You ever put something away where it's supposed to be and then can't find it and wondering why you can't find it? Okay? I put it away and didn't realize it. All right, so we're going to start by adding in some pepper. How much pepper we need? To the Lord say, well done. That's it. We're going to season this to God, say, well done. Oh, well done. Okay. Thy good and faithful servant. All right. Little piece of salt. This is chicken. Little piece more of salt. All right. Next we need onion powder, paprika, and chili flakes. Let me grab that. Hold on. Hold the line. Okay. I'm going to get this, some of this, some of this, some of this. Some of this. I don't need that. And some of this. I know what it said. Hold on 1 second. I know what the recipe say, but the recipe is a guide. Okay? And we're gonna guide it some more. Okay? Now, here is it don't say add garlic powder because we already put garlic in there. But I'm gonna add a little piece of garlic powder anyway, because in the words of Tabitha Brown, that's my business, okay? A little bit of dry fennel. All right. Now, if you do not have these ingredients, use what you have. That's what the Lord told Moses. Y'all remember when he went to complain? Sage. Because it was just looking at me in the cabinet. So I said, I'm going to use it. Here's the paprika that you got to use that. Put some of that in here, though. This is smoked. Okay? Put some of that in there. That's important. Okay? That's good. A little piece of herbs de Provence. You got to say it like you're from France. Herbs de Provence. Okay? What is this called? Herbs de Provence. All right. A little piece of onion powder. And I still didn't grab the pepper flakes, did I? Let me see. Let me find those. Hold on. They right here. I see them. Anybody else, grandma used to tie their stuff underneath her titties like this here? It's just me. My grandma used to tie her apron up like this. I'm talking about she would tie it up top like this here. And them things would be ballooning. Pam, girl, what is you doing? This is the kitchen, not only fans. Put that up, okay? Pamela. So you gotta talk to the old folks, okay? Pamela. All right. Why they tie way up top and then think they sexy? Or let me tell you, my grandma used to wear a slip, okay? I don't know about y'all, but Pamela Elizabeth Garth used to wear a slip. Baby, when I tell you, she had one of them long slips, like it's a piece of underwear, like it's a piece of pajama, okay? She would have that lacy long slip. She had them in white, she had them in cream, she had them in black, and she had it in nude. Nude, okay? My grandma was sanctified. Don't play with her. You want to take some of the bread and just squeeze out, not a whole lot, but just squeeze out some of the cream, milk, whatever you got going on in there. And then this is chicken. So chicken does not have a lot of fat on it. So we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to here. That way, we're just trying to get a nice insurance policy to make sure. We're doing a nice insurance policy just to make sure everything stays where it's supposed to be. Okay? That's what's super important. Okay? To make sure. I ain't put enough. The thing did say 2 pounds, didn't it? Why y'all let me put 1 pound of chicken in here? Ain't nobody said nothing. I'm looking around going, this a little light skin in here. We need some more chicken. This a little light skin. Why y'all didn't tell me? Y'all got me up here doing this. Not enough chicken in here. All these vegetables. What is this? This is not vegan night. Okay, y'all nobody told me nothing. All right, now we cooking with fire. Okay, light touch, light hand. You want to get in here and just mix all those herbs and all those spices with all those veggies and that bread. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab my Darius Cook's Everyday Skillet. I don't have any available for sale because y'all bought 5,000 skillets in 3 weeks. But I have a new shipment coming any day. And as soon as it comes, I will send you an email. To get on my email list, you go to dariuscooks.tv, and somewhere on that page it say join my mailing list, okay? And you can join my email list, and then I'll keep you abreast, like my grandmama's titties. I will keep you abreast of anything that has to happen, okay? Now we form this into a football, all right? And I'm gonna show you what this looks like before it goes off into the oven. Oven's at 375 degrees. We have a beautiful chicken meatloaf that's seasoned down to the ground, and it's going into the oven, okay, at 375. Let me hurry up because I don't have another one, and this got to be done cooking in the next 45 minutes, okay? Now don't forget, but y'all don't forget, do not forget, if you need a copy of any cookbook, you go to shopdariuscooks.com, use the code Meatloaf at checkout to save, okay? All right? Now let's pot. So we could do this banana pudding into a sauce pot, okay? I'm gonna add some half and half, and along with along with my half and a half, I'm gonna add me a little piece of heavy cream. All right, I'm gonna add me a little piece of heavy cream along with my half and half, okay? So we got half and half, we got heavy cream. We're gonna need some sugar, okay? I'm gonna add in me a little piece of sugar, okay? And then I'm gonna tell you something about me that you may not have known, okay? The Bible says confession is good for the soul. I don't eat eggs. Entirely, okay? You should know that I don't put eggs, like if it's a cookie, I'm gonna eat a cookie because I'm fat, okay? If it is a brownie, I'm gonna eat a brownie because I'm fat, okay? If it's cake, I'm gonna eat cake because I'm fat. If it's a key lime pie, I'm gonna eat that because I'm fat, okay? But a cookie, but using eggs and other things is a no for me. And what I love is that for the people who also don't eat eggs, you guys totally appreciate my commitment to not eating eggs, okay? So we're gonna make a custard for the banana pudding, but the custard we're going to make does not have eggs in it, okay? Instead, our thickening agent is cornstarch, okay? So we're making a custard without egg. I don't want to hear your mouth, okay? But we're doing it without egg, and I'm gonna add cornstarch to thicken, okay? I also am gonna add a little piece of kosher salt, just a little pinch or so, like that. We don't need much, okay? And I'm gonna put this on a medium flame. I'm putting this on a medium flame and start to work this out a little bit, okay? So what'll happen is that that custard is going to start to thicken up on us real nicely, okay? And then once the custard starts to thicken up on us real good, that's gonna be perfect for a, child, what we making? Peach cobbler. I mean banana pudding. Okay, banana pudding. If you just joined us, hi, how are you? This is a peach mango Moscow Mule. This is the base. And this is the ginger beer. And to be honest with you, ain't no need to worry what the night is gonna bring, 'cause it'll be all over in the morning. Okay? A little peach crown. We give it a little mix. Let me see. Okay, let's give this a stir. We don't want to, like, as soon as that comes to a boil, right, it's pretty much done. So we're gonna watch out for that just to make sure that we don't do too much, too soon, too fast, and we take that nice and slow. Okay, now, those of you who have your Bibles, we are leaving page 157. Does anybody else feel as good as I feel right now? I feel like, I feel good all over. Sweet things you say to me. Page 102. Okay, these are the Brussels sprouts we finna whip up real fast. Okay, right here. Page 102. Now, if you don't have a copy of this cookbook, you can go to Shop Darius. Hold on, this up too high. I'm about to burn something. Wait a minute now. Okay, there we go. If you don't have a copy of this book, you go to shopdariuscooks.com. Okay, that's the website. Use the code Meatloaf. Oh, I need the recipe. Hold on, shit. What I say at page 102. Hold on, y'all. Shoot. There might be some Christians out there. Well, y'all will cuss too, hell. 102. Page 97, 102. Got it. Okay, first thing we need is a bigger bowl than this. What? How many Brussels sprouts is we finna put in this bowl right here? None. Okay. Let me wash out this bowl real fast, because we don't have no interns here or no other staff. And I'll be seeing y'all comments. Y'all have a problem when I have to wash the dishes. So the way we fix that is simple. If this pisses you off too much, you know what you can do? You go to Shop Darius, or no you don't, you go to Cash App and you send me a donation, and then what I'll do is we'll use your donation to get a staff. Okay, other than that, you finna get what we finna give. Huh? Amen? Okay, now I'm just taking Brussels sprouts. And if you don't like Brussels sprouts, I don't know what's wrong with you, because Brussels sprouts are insanely delicious. Okay? Especially if you know how to make a good Brussels sprout. I'm gonna admit something. We didn't eat a lot of Brussels sprouts growing up. I don't believe my grandma knew how to cook them that well. But the older I get, it's two things I need in life, the older I get, okay? Okay, I'm just stirring out custard. The older I get, what is it about a pot of collard greens that I got to have every week? Okay? Every week, do not get me started on why I need a pot of collard greens. Now, I cooked some the other day. In my Darius Cooks pressure cooker, which you could also get by going to shopdariuscooks.com. Use the code Meatloaf at checkout, and this lovely pressure cooker will be on its way to your house. Okay. I don't know what it is about getting older. Y'all didn't tell me this about turning 40, that you're gonna need a pot of collard greens every week. Why y'all didn't tell me that? I feel like every week I'll be needing like some collard greens, okay? Okay. This is now thickened beautifully. If you don't believe it, let me get a spoon so I can show you what I mean on just how beautiful this has thickened. You see that custard? Okay. You don't need to have an egg in order to achieve this consistency, all right? Dairy, sugar, and cornstarch. I'm going to flavor it by adding in some vanilla. And the one thing you want to do with a custard like this to make it really, really beautiful is you want to do what I can't do, which is add in some butter. Hold on, y'all. All right, you want to add in about a tablespoon or two of butter and mix that in real, real good. Let me show you. You don't need a whole lot. You know, it's just going to make it super silky, super creamy, and super delicious, okay? So we just want to mix this butter in, let it melt. And then you can throw this into put it into a bowl first, and then throw it into the refrigerator and let it get nice and thick on you, nice and chilled on you, okay? And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna bust it up real good and then assemble our salted caramel banana pudding. I'm gonna show you how to do that in a second, all right? I'm just working that butter in real good. Look at that. See that? That's what you want. That's a beautiful, beautiful pastry cream that looks fantastic. That's going to be perfect for what we're doing, okay? So let this cool first. I know I've had too much to drink. So right by the sink, I have an electric dustpan. All you got to do is sweep toward the dustpan and it'll suck up the dust. And my foot went right past it. Honey, I almost flew out this front door. What I almost did there is flew out this front door. Okay, that thing scared the shit out of me. All right, there's our Brussels sprouts. I'm just cutting off the ends and cutting them in half, okay? There's no real magic to this. And let me say this. If for some reason you say, Darius, I do not like Brussels sprouts, try this. Try it this way. This could work with Brussels sprouts. It could work with asparagus. It could work with green beans. But the thing about a Brussels sprout is you really got to balance the acid and the sweetness together, which is super important, okay? So it's about a pound or so of Brussels sprouts. The book calls for 3 cups. I'm probably a half cup short of that. You want to wash them really, really well. You should wash all of your produce really, really well, okay? And then I'm going to pour out the excess water. I'm gonna leave a little bit of, if a little bit of water is in here, it's fine. But these don't have to be like extremely, extremely dry, All right. Now, to the Brussels sprouts, the book says we need to add in some salt and pepper. Okay, so there's my salt. It also says some pepper. The book says minced garlic, but I'm gonna add garlic powder because I could do that, okay? Let me find it first. Okay, garlic powder. We'll add some of that. Instead of adding the minced garlic, we'll put the garlic powder in. Okay, we need some balsamic vinegar. In this case, I have a white balsamic vinegar, okay? So we're gonna add that. Of course, balsamic vinegar is very, very tart and acidic to begin with. But as it cooks down and reduces, it turns nice and sweet. If that wasn't enough sweetness, then we have an insurance policy by also adding in some honey to this as well. So the honey and the balsamic is going to work together in beautiful harmony just to make sure we get the sweetness that we need that really will help offset the tartness of the vinegar and the Brussels sprouts. Lastly, we'll add a little bit of olive oil in here, right? Just to make sure everything cooks up beautifully. And then we can get in here with a spoon and we can work this out and really get this mixed up really, really well. So what you end up with is a Brussels sprout that's in like this almost balsamic-y vinaigrette kind of, right? All we do is take another Darius Cook's Everyday Skillet, which is not on sale yet because I don't have any. I'll get some more, they're coming soon. We can pour these all in here like that, see that? All right, then we can put these off in the oven as well at the 375 and let these cook in the oven too, okay? Now, that takes care of 2 recipes down. Meatloaf is in the oven. Brussels sprouts are also in the oven. Let's make a little bit of appetizing, huh? Let's make an appetizer. This is also in the book as well. I gotta find what page it's on. Let me see. Hold the line. Page 28. All right. Now we done cooked out a page 102, another page, and then page 28, because I forgot another page we cooked out of. But we in stories from my grandmother's kitchen tonight. Huh? I'm gonna use this same bowl. Hold the line while I wash it out, okay? I know what y'all saying. I already know y'all. I don't know why he don't have more than one bowl available. He got all that money and he got one bowl. Who gonna wash him? Huh? Who gonna wash the bowl? Amen? Amen. Clean bowl. Okay? Now, here's what we are going to do. Dry the bowl out. And into this particular bowl, I'm going to add the following, okay? I'm going to add 1 cup of flour and 2 cups of flour, okay? To the flour, I've got a little bit of sugar, okay? So I'm gonna add that. I'm also going to add a pinch of salt, okay? And then to that, I'm going to add some baking powder. Okay? Teaspoon and a half of baking powder. If you can get the double acting baking powder, that one works well too, okay? I will get in here and I'm going to give this a little bit of a mix, okay? Because we can do that. Man, all right. Dry ingredients done, okay? Let's talk about butter, cold. You see that? That's cold butter. If you don't have cold butter, you can make these biscuits and then just put them in the refrigerator, right? Or in the freezer for a little bit. All of it works just as well, okay? So the idea is to cut this into small pieces. So I cut it in half one way, I cut it in half the other way, and then I give you small cuts so we have lots of butter, okay? So that's a stick, but I'm Darius Cooks, so I'm gonna add a stick and a half, okay? Because you know what? We could do that. It's butter and it's a biscuit, okay? So no need to be intimidated by making homemade biscuits. I think I saw somewhere where one of you had inboxed me and said that there were some people who were questioning my ability to make homemade biscuits. I think, baby, will a drunk not lose his drink? Okay? A drunk will never lose his drink. I think it was something about he had used store-bought biscuits at Dining with Darius Cooks. And I said to myself, me? Darius? I use store-bought biscuits for Dining with Darius Cooks? How, Sway? How? So I said, it's only befitting that the next time I go live, I make biscuits from scratch. Okay? Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with a store-bought biscuit. Okay? Nothing. All right? However, comma, I never used the can to make these biscuits. I made them from scratch, much like I'm doing right now. So what I'm doing is a technique where I'm pressing the butter into the flour in between my hands, and you see me using gloves because this gets kind of messy, you know? So I'm pressing just to make sure that I get all of the butter and flour incorporated, okay? It's a very simple process. Not only is it simple, it's also fun to do. It's more of a stress reliever sometimes if you feel like you need that, you know what I mean? And I feel like if you have a lot of anxiety or depression build up, making biscuits is just one of those things that really sort of calms you, you know what I mean? And really makes you feel really, really good. And beside that, the end result is great. Now, you don't have to make sure all of the butter is incorporated. Here is the litmus test to let you know if you've incorporated properly. The litmus test is when you grab the flour and butter. If it holds together like wet sand, you've done your job, okay? And as you can see, when I make a fist and open it up, it holds together and I can break it up and throw it back in. So that means, Darius, we have literally done our job, okay? Now, I used a 2 cups of flour. So I'm gonna start with a cup of buttermilk, half and half, whatever you have. And if I need to add more, then I'll add more. But I'm gonna start with a little bit less than a whole cup. And I'm gonna use this fork and a simple, really easy twist and turn of the fork. I don't wanna go too far with this. And I'm doing it just until it comes together. See? This isn't even all the way together. It's still crumbly in the bowl. But if I keep mixing, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna over mix this dough, and that is not what we want to happen. Okay? That is not what we want to happen. Okay? So, here's what we do now. I'm gonna clean off my surface. I'm gonna grab a paper towel. Let me change gloves. I'm gonna grab a paper towel to make sure it's nice and dry. All right, let me find a biscuit cutter or something. What I got in here? Don't worry, I got you covered, okay? Right here, let me get 2 more gloves. And here's what we do. I'm gonna show you a method that I enjoy doing. It is called, I'm looking for a rolling pin, if you know I have one. It's called the envelope method. It's called the envelope method. So I'm gonna show you one of the ways I like to make biscuits, one of the ways my grandmother used to make biscuits, all right? So we'll take a little bit of bench flour and we'll pour it out over here and we'll keep that there just to make sure our surface is nice and dry. We're gonna take our dough and flip our dough out, okay? Now this is not all the way kneaded, okay? So we're gonna do a little bit of work with this dough just to make sure it gets nice and kneaded the way we want it, okay? We don't want to overwork this biscuit dough because it's gonna get tough. You see how beautiful that looks, the way it is? All right, we do a little bit more flour just to spread this out, and then we're gonna roll. The key to your roll is to make sure that everything is floured. And you wanna make sure that your dough is constantly moving. If it's not moving, it's gonna get stuck, all right? So we're just gonna roll out. Okay. And then I said the envelope method. So one of the things that I like to do is a trifold, okay? So I'm gonna fold one end of my dough into the center, like that, okay? I'm gonna fold the other end of my dough into the center, like that, okay? I'm gonna fold one end of my dough into the middle, like that, and I'm gonna fold the other end into the middle, just like that, okay? What you end up with is a beautiful dough that's gonna start to develop what we call layers, okay? You know those flaky layers that we love? This is how you achieve that, okay? A little bit more flour, we roll out some more, okay? I'm gonna keep rolling. And let's do that one more time. I'm gonna fold in on one side. I'm gonna fold in on the other, okay? I'm gonna fold in on my right. I'm gonna fold in on my left. See that? That dough is now folded beautifully. Now, a little bit more bench flour. We can roll him out. Make sure nothing is sticking. And I'm just gonna do a trifold one more time before I stamp out my biscuits, okay? So I'm doing this 3 times, and this is what helps you achieve those layers. And I know people go, oh my God, making biscuits is so hard. It's so not difficult, all right? It may take a little bit of practice, but honestly, Once you get it, see that? Once you get it, you're gonna be making biscuits all the time. All right? Now, I don't know whoever in their right mind would think that Darius Cooks cannot make a biscuit from scratch, but here we are, okay? Let me get a sheet tray, and let me line my sheet tray with a seal pack, parchment paper, anything that is non-stick, okay? Like this. And let's stamp these out. I have a biscuit cutter. I'm just gonna go right down like this and pull out my biscuits, all right? And then I'll show you guys what they look like in 1 second, all right? And I'm going for smaller-ish biscuits because this is an appetizer. Okay, this is 5, 6. Look at this. I gotta go camera to camera to show you. Look at that. You see that? Look at that. You see that? That's what you want to see. All right. That's Facebook, TikTok. What's up? You see that? That's what you want to see. YouTube. Hey, y'all. Okay. You want to see that. And then Facebook, my fan page. You see that? That's what you want to see. Okay. You want to see that. So I'm just going to stamp these out. And then I'm going to show you the finished product. Okay. I'm scared it's going to fall. Okay. So this is probably plenty. I've got 10, 11. All right. This is 12 biscuits. This is plenty for what we need. But you know what we do is we put this back together again. There's no way I can throw this away. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. We put this together again. All right. And then we roll this out. And then we keep going. Okay. So we don't have anything left. All right. So I can't let this go. I'm sorry. I would let it go and throw these away, but I can't bring myself to do it. Okay? I just cannot bring myself to do it. So you just roll up the dough. We can pat that out. We got to roll that out, and we can stamp out a few more. Okay? All right. My oven is 375 for these. Okay. And look how many biscuits I was able to get out of 2 cups of flour. Okay, out of 2 cups of flour, I was able to get 24 biscuits out of 2 cups of flour. Y'all see that? Huh? Look at that. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me throw these in the oven. These won't take that long to cook. All right. Those are in the oven. My Brussels and my meatloaf are looking outstanding. Okay. Let me clean this up so I can sip some more of my drink. All right. Hold the line, please. This is a bench scraper. It's great for cleaning up messes like these. Look how easy this is. Put this right in the sink, run the garbage disposal, boom, we're done. Okay. Now, before I finish, let's talk about this banana pudding that we have since made, okay? Because what I did was I let my custard with the butter in it, I let my custard cool down, okay? And it's gonna take a minute to cool down, and then you wanna put it in the refrigerator and let it chill, okay? Once it chills in the refrigerator, it's gonna look like this, okay? Solidified. Okay, this was the custard that I made. Look at this. You see this? This is the custard that I made with no egg whatsoever. Okay, it's chilled, it's beautiful, it's perfect, but it needs a little bit of love. All right, it ain't time to do nothing with that. We need to love on it a little bit. Okay, to do that, let me grab my mixer. All right. I'm gonna grab the mixer, and I want you to know that if you need a copy of any cookbook, any wine glass you need, any decanter, any apron, okay, tied like my grandma would wear hers, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com, all right? Use the code Meatloaf at checkout to save 20%, okay? Let me grab the mixer, hold on. I got it. Okay, this is the mixer. I don't have a plug near me, so I'm gonna have to do it back here. Just take my word for it, okay? Make sure you cut it off first, all right? Is this even the right bowl for it? Hold on, y'all. Let me get the right bowl now. This isn't even the right bowl, I don't think. Let me see. What a bowl! Child. I don't think this is the right bowl, y'all. Let me see if this gonna fit on here. Hold on. I don't think this gonna fit. What y'all think? Oh, it fit. Okay, look at God. Tell me something. All right, let me find a, oh Lord, I don't even know what my thing is. I don't know if this is it. Let me see. No, child. That ain't it. Oh, let me see here. Let me see. If I was a mixer, where would I be? I'm not too sure, actually. I am not too sure where I put it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. If not, we're going to do it by hand. I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something. Earth has no sorrow that heaven cannot heal, okay? Listen. We didn't grow up having all the best of no technology. Let me tell you what you do. You put that tile down there. You put that heavy cream in there. Oh, I think I found one. Hold on. I think I found one. Hold on. I think I found something. I think I found something. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Y'all playing with me. I was going to do it by hand. I was going to show you how a real G get down, okay? I was going to do it by hand, but we don't need to do that. Okay? So I'm going to pour my heavy cream. Let me get some more. I don't have enough. I'm gonna put my heavy cream in here, and I'm gonna go on with it. I was getting ready to do it by. Shoot. I was getting ready to do it by hand, Brad. It don't matter to me. You do it around here. You do what you gotta do. Okay. Let me just put this together. Hold on. I got some bananas over here. Look at this here. Okay. Nice bananas. And then, let me show you what I got. Huh? Somebody saying something? I thought I heard somebody say something. Not today. Okay, what we got? Whole piece of pudding, Doc. All right, I'm just whipping up my cream a little bit. Okay, now, I don't like my cream whipped all the way till it's like stiff. I like it to still be pourable, but because this is already super thick, see? So it's pourable, but it's still frothy, okay? That's what I want to see. Now I can get in here and loosen up this beautiful custard with this whipped cream. And I didn't add any more sugar, so it's not going to be super, super sweet, but it's going to be amazing. Hold on, I wasted a little bit. Hold on. Okay, let me show you. Careful hand with this. No need to go super fast, all right? We're just mixing together this lovely custard and this beautiful cream that's super frothy. So what we'll end up with is a light version of that custard that looks like this. See, it's super thick, still frothy, and all we did was use that cream to loosen up. See that? To loosen that up. That's what you want. And the refrigerator is going to do all the rest in terms of like putting it together. All right. I got my casserole dish right here. Into my casserole dish, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the custard on the bottom. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, delicious custard. Look at that. Coating the bottom of the pan. And then now we could just put whatever we want, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I like more cookies than banana, okay? Just me, all right? I like more cookies than banana. But hey, it's your recipe, it's your banana pudding. You put as much or, God, oh, that's good. You put as much or as little of that, okay, as you want. That is delicious, okay? All right, vanilla wafers went in. On top of the vanilla wafers, I have some Bordeaux, okay? I crunch these up a little bit, okay? Baby, these things here, these things right here, okay? Look at that. Look at that. You see that? Okay, here. Put you down there too. And then we're gonna take the Delta cookies. The Biscoff, let me see if I like these. I forgot if I like these or not. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. We'll put some in here as well. Okay. You see that? Okay. Then we're gonna take a little piece of knife. Okay. We're gonna go and cut us up a little piece of banana and run that banana on through here as well, okay? You know, little slivers of banana. I love banana. I just don't need a bunch of it in my banana pudding. I mean, I'm just being honest, okay? All right? I don't need a bunch of it. I deal with it, okay? Do the same thing again. Okay, on that top, on that next row up. Okay, we're gonna cover that real good. Okay, we're gonna put these cookies on in here. So I got some vanilla wafers. Run those all throughout. Okay. Then we're gonna run these Bordeaux's, crunch them up a little bit. Okay, run the Bordeaux's on through there. Okay, like this here. See that? Run those through there like that. Okay, then we're gonna take some more of the Biscoff cookies. See? All right? The Biscoff cookies, and we're gonna put them suckers on through there as well. Okay? Now, if you're trying to watch your weight, don't eat this. If you try to watch your weight, don't eat this. Just eat you a little piece of this, okay? And get somewhere to sit down. And remember, you're trying to be fine for the summertime, okay? All right, a little bit more of this here. Thin slices of banana. I got a little piece left. Might as well use all of it, right? Okay. I'm gonna take the rest of my custard and run that. See how thick it's done gotten already? Look at how thick it is. I'm gonna take the rest of my custard and I'm gonna run that custard right on top of that. See? Okay. Now I'm gonna run him in the refrigerator for just a little bit. Let me clean this little part off right here. See, let me show y'all. I'm gonna come to the camera so y'all can see up close. See that? Look at that. Huh? See that? What y'all said? What y'all have said? Okay. One thing we're gonna do around here, we finna eat. Okay, you see that YouTube? Okay, and you see that Facebook fan page? Okay. Hold on 1 second. This is gonna go in the refrigerator. Okay, let this do what it's got to do in the refrigerator. Now, in the meantime, between time, I'm gonna get me a little bit more whipped cream whipped up. Okay, let me rinse this off. I think you know why. If you don't know why, you think to find out, okay? All right, let me get some more cream whipped. Where you at? Here's my cream. And let's get that going, Okay, we're gonna start that up. Huh? What y'all saying? Because I thought somebody said something about a homemade biscuit. That's what I had thought. Somebody had said something about making biscuits from scratch. I thought somebody had said something. Did I hear something over somebody? Somebody said something? I thought somebody said something about the biscuits. Huh? What you say about the biscuits? I thought somebody had said something. What y'all? Huh? I thought somebody had said something about these biscuits, child. Please, okay? I thought somebody had said something about the big. What somebody? I could have sworn I thought somebody had said something about the biscuits, and I just wanted to make sure that I heard y'all correctly talking about the biscuits. Did somebody say something about the Brussels sprouts? I feel like I be hearing stuff like, I don't know, maybe it's the cocktails, but I feel like somebody said something about the Brussels sprouts, and I just be feeling like maybe the Brussels sprouts, I don't know, maybe, what could somebody have possibly said about the Brussels sprout? I don't, you know, okay? I don't be knowing, child. I don't be knowing. But I thought somebody said something. Okay, before we finish, let me add a little bit of sugar to that cream and a little swig of vanilla. And I'm gonna cut this up a little more. And let that get to whip it, okay? We're gonna put these right here for a moment because we're about to use these in 1 second. Okay? Now, this is the chicken meatloaf. It's done. However, we just gotta make sure it tastes real, real, real good, okay? So let me show you how we accomplish that. I think most of y'all already know how this is gonna go. All right, first thing I'm gonna add is some ketchup, okay? To the ketchup, I'm going to add some brown sugar. And to the brown sugar, a couple of dashes of Worcestershire sauce. Okay? Let's grab a spoon. And let's give this a mix. It's the way my grandmother made it. It's the way I'm gonna make it, okay? Now, if you like the gravy, add the gravy, okay? But grandmama always put the sauce, the ketchup, and the brown sugar on top. And you know what? It was good that way. So that's what I'm gonna do, all right? I'm gonna put the ketchup and the brown sugar right on top, okay? And I'll put that back in the oven for a few moments just so that it can set up real good, okay? Hold the line. Okay? I'm just whipping some cream. I want this cream to be whipped to like stiff peaks, okay? So we can put this on top of our banana pudding. Let me grab it. Okay, and then let me show you what we do. Hold on, I got whipped cream flying everywhere. All right, here we go. This is beautiful. So I have my cream. It's whipped, okay, light and fluffy. And then I can take my whipped cream and I can dollop the whipped cream right on top of my banana pudding, all right? This is why it's important to let it set so that when you do this part, you have no problems whatsoever, okay? So I'm gonna do a dollop, and then I just wanna do little pillowy swooshes of whipped cream right on top, okay? Beautiful pillowy swooshes, okay? Just like that. Then what we can do now with the remaining cookies that we have left is we can just start to insert those cookies right into the top of this banana pudding. Okay? There is no rhyme, there is no reason. Just get in here and get them distributed, get them in here, get them looking good. Okay? I'm gonna show you what we got. All right, so that's one cookie. Here are my other cookies. All right, we're just gonna place them all over. I'm gonna show you this in 1 second. Okay. Oh, that meatloaf smells so good in that oven. All right. And then let me grab some of the vanilla wafers and sprinkle those. I'm gonna actually crunch these up and put these on top. And I'm gonna show you how this looks in 1 second, y'all. Let me show you. Okay. And then with my one last banana that remains, let's use it to decorate this as well, okay? My one last banana. All right, what I like to do is I'll cut the banana into like longish, thin strips, okay? And then we'll place the bananas inadvertently in here as well. That way people sort of know what's going on. I mean, you know it's a banana pudding, but it's nice when it looks a certain way. It's actually beautiful when it looks like this. And I'm just taking the opportunity to place slivers of banana wherever I can. Okay? Wherever I can fit them in, I'm gonna put them on here. Okay? Up against the cookies, you name it. It's going on. All right? There we have it. Okay? If this is not a banana pudding, I don't know what is. Okay? Let me show you what we have. All right? If this is not a banana pudding, Okay? I don't know what is. Okay? Can you see that? Okay? Can you see that? You see that? This is what I'm talking about. Okay? Thank you very much. Okay? Thank you. Okay? Banana pudding to the side. We'll deal with you in 1 second. Did somebody say chicken meatloaf? I thought I heard somebody say chicken meatloaf. Let me get that out the oven. Huh? Oh, God. I wish y'all could smell this. Don't forget, too, you guys, these recipes are in Stories from My Grandmother's Kitchen. So if you need a copy of any of the cookbooks, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com, use the code Meatloaf at checkout to save 20%. Okay? Now, let me dish up a little piece of meatloaf. Please hold the line 1 second while I grab what I need to grab. Okay? So first, all right, I got a few little pieces of mashed potato that I boiled and mashed earlier. We've done mashed potatoes on this live plenty of times before, so no need to do it again, okay? So there's our mashed potato. On top of that, I'm gonna cut open a centerpiece. Oh, Lord Jesus. Ooh, wait. Look at this here. Look, would you look at this? Would you? Oh, would you look at that? Huh? Would you look at that? Please? Would you please take a look at that? Huh? Meatloaf is the code. Yes, look at that. Would you look at that? Ah. Ah. Oh. All right, put me a slice on top. Who finna eat good? Child, me. Okay? Then, my Brussels, okay, they cool down a little bit. I can grab me a thing. All right, these are the balsamic Brussels. Look how these Brussels, first of all, before I even dish this up, look how these Brussels look. Okay? You see that? Now look at page 102 in the cookbook. I'm gonna show you side by side comparison. Okay? This is the book. This is real life. Okay? Okay? The book and real life, just about identical. Okay? Play with me. Page 102, Stories from My Grandmother's Kitchen, bruh. Okay, put me a few Brussels on the sink. Like that. Did somebody say biscuit? Look at that. Beautiful. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay? We have the chicken meatloaf. Okay? Sitting on top of mashed potatoes. And we have Brussels sprouts. And we have a few little pieces of buttermilk. Well, in this case, they ain't buttermilk, but they biscuits. Okay? Don't forget, all right, decanters, aprons, pressure cookers, air fryers. Right now you can get it for 20% off shopdariuscooks.com. Use the code Meatloaf at checkout to save, okay? I'm gonna try these Brussels sprouts. Y'all bow your head and say grace, huh? Grace. Here we go. Oh yeah. Baby, hold on 1 second. See, here's the thing I like. The Brussels sprouts have gotten nice and soft, right? And they naturally turn a little sweet. The white balsamic that's in there mixed with the honey is literally outstanding. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you like Brussels sprouts, or if you say you don't like Brussels sprouts, please try this, because when I tell you this is a beautiful way to eat Brussels sprouts, and they be real good. Okay? And the oven has done all the work, y'all. I'm not lying to you when I tell you these shits are outstanding. Page 102, okay? Let me try the meatloaf. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Baby, if this thing don't taste like my grandmama's meatloaf. Okay. Couple of things. One, the green bell pepper, necessary. Two, that hint of smoked paprika shines through. Three, the moistened bread makes this super moist and super beautiful. And four, the ketchup and brown sugar on top is the piece de resistance, okay? Baby, it's all right with me. Okay? Let's try biscuit. Look. You see that? Look at that. Look at the layering and the crumb on the biscuit. Okay? Look at the layering and the crumb on the biscuit. I don't need no butter. I put 2 sticks of butter in the dough. Okay? Let me try some banana pudding. Hold on. I put 2 sticks of butter in the dough. Okay, let me see how I get up in here. Hold on 1 second. Baby, look at this here. Look at this here. Huh? Look at this here. Huh? Look at this here. Look at that. Okay. Bow your head and say grace again. Grace. This requires a second grace, okay? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Y'all. Oh my God. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at this. Look at that. I'm talking about moist, juicy, creamy. Y'all see that? All right, well, listen. Recipes like this, you can only find them in one place. The website is dariuscooks.tv. There's two things I want to tell you as I always do. Food is my life. Life, it's my food. Until next time, I do want to wish you a happy cooking from my heart to yours. Bye, y'all. Oh, my God. Why that tastes so good, though? It's amazing. Let's see.